Sampurasun, I'm Dieva. I'm from KM42 International 1 class and I'm from Telkom University. My faculty is Communication and Business and I'm majoring in Marketing Communication. And I'm here to present about the brand activation concept of Cireundeu, which is for our Idea Fest. And I will start with the background. Cireundeu is a traditional village located in Louis Gajah village, which is in South Cimahi district. Cireundeu is also known for its people who do not eat rice. They replace it with something called rasi, which is rice made from cassava. Therefore, Cireundeu is also known as a food independent area. Moving on to village overview, now I'm going to talk about the SWOT, which is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So first we're going to talk about the S, which is strength of Cireundeu. So 1, Cireundeu has a good food sustainability system. 2, they have a camping ground at the peak of the mountain. 3, they do economic creative in batik and in food sector. 4, they own cultural ceremonies, of course. 5, they own herbal trees. 6, their location is reachable. Now we're going to talk about the W, which is weakness of Cireundeu. First of all, Cireundeu's culture began to be eroded by waves of modernization, which is camping ground at the peak of the mountain. Second, Cireundeu is lacking of tourist attractions. Now we're going to talk about the O, which is opportunity of Cireundeu. First, many parties are getting curious and they want to get involved in digging up more about Cireundeu. They want to know Cireundeu. Second, it has been integrated by the government. Third, many people are interested in culinary. Now we're going to talk about the T of Cireundeu, which is the threat of Cireundeu. This is the last one from SWOT. There are many traditional villages that has the same similarities as Cireundeu. And then the last one is many people travels to places that have good place to take a photo or like have an icon. Moving on, now we're going to talk about the competitors review. One of Cireundeu's competitors is Cireundeu. Why? Because Cireundeu is located near Cireundeu. And Cireundeu and Cireundeu has also similarities in cultural customs. Moving on from competitors review, now we're going to talk about the old positioning. Cireundeu has a motto of Tenyawa asal boga pare asal boga beas, teboga beas asal bisa nyangu, tenyangu asal dahar, tedahar asal kuat. Which means it's okay if we don't have rice fields as long as we have rice. It's okay if we don't have rice as long as we eat. It's okay if we don't eat as long as we're strong. So now I'm gonna talk about our brand activation concept. We're gonna launch and promote our VR game on our official account, which is Instagram and YouTube. The VR game is played by the audience, of course. The audience get experience from our VR game and it will attract them to search more information about Cireundeu. And then we're gonna start promoting the 3-day challenge in New Cireundeu official Instagram account, and the audience know about it and know how to join 3-day challenge. And finally, they will join the 3-day challenge. They learned how to make rasi, experiencing nyaba, and also sekolah Sunda. Audience got experience and share their experience on Instagram by tagging Cireundeu 3-day challenge and hashtag nepangkeun unikna Cireundeu. There are 4 things we're going to talk about in target audience, which is the geographic, the demographic, the psychographic, and the behavioral. And for the geographic, there are urban and suburban, which is Bandung and West Java. And for the demographic, it is for male and female. It is for someone who's above 15 years old. It is for someone who the socio-economic status is C1 and above. It is for students, college students, and researcher. And for the psychographic, is for those who like to travel. It is for those who like to experience and learning new things. It is for those who are concerned about environmental problem and food sustainability. And for the behavioral, it's for those who seek entertaining and skill developing activities. It is for those who need to change their eating habit, which is changing rice to rasi. Moving on, now we're going to talk about the USP, which is unique selling point of Cireundeu, which is Cireundeu's food sustainability. Some Cireundeu residents since 1918 have never consumed rice as their staple food. They eat rasi, which is their replacement of rice. It is same like rice, almost the same as rice, but it is made from cassava, as they hold on to a value in life that asserts them to be independent. They also only eat something that they plant in order not to be affected by inflation. Earlier we talked about the old positioning, now we're going to talk about the new positioning, which is Nu Cireundeu. It is also our tagline, which means Nu is nepangkeun unikna, which means let me introduce you to the uniqueness of Cireundeu. It is also a form of possessiveness, Cireundeus, and Nu also means new, for the new positioning of Cireundeu, and new aiming to make Cireundeu well known. We will introduce a lot of uniqueness from the traditional village of Cireundeu by making food sustainability and creative economy as the highlight. As for the logo, the color represents chakra. The turquoise represents throat chakra, the blue one represents third eye chakra, the purple one represents crown chakra color, and the cassava leaf represents the food sustainability. The person meditating in the center, the pose of meditating shows of the custom of theirs. The outline represents that all of them are ensconced and united in Cireundeu. This is our mascot, Kang Ascir. Ascir means asli Cireundeu or originally from Cireundeu. This mascot symbolizes the unity of human and nature. It represents Cireundeu's people that loyalty, belief, and willingness to take care of their surroundings. It also represents cassava, the hair, and nyaba, which is Cireundeu's local tradition. The IMC strategy is brand touchpoint, which contains online and offline. The online, the example is Instagram story VR games and 3 days challenge, IGTV, YouTube, and Line ad. For the offline, it's campaign and booth. Now I'm gonna put an example of our brand activation storyboard and the 3 days challenge right here. We want to highlight the theme of edutainment, which is education entertainment in our program. The virtual reality game is made to build awareness through entertaining knowledge in cognitive and affective. The 3 days challenge was created to stimulate audience action to form consumers' experience. Cireundeu village has their own uniqueness that can be differentiated from other villages, especially in their food sustainability system. Cireundeu use cassava as their main food. They use singkong nu urang benten hayu kadieu. Now we're going to talk about the multisensory effect. The first one is taste. The audience can experience taste by joining the 3 days challenge, tasting Cireundeu's traditional food, which use cassava as its main ingredient, such as rasi, awuk, egg roll, rendang, and aci crackers. For the sound, Nu Cireundeu jingle as well as Cireundeu's traditional music that will be played in Nu Cireundeu's virtual reality as an anthem song and the game's background. As for the touch, the audience can experience touch by participating in making rasi when participating in the 3 days challenge. As for the sight, audience can see a Luwing's view and the process of making the constellations from VR and in life by joining the 3 days challenge. As for the smell, the audience can smell the food that they cook after participating in making constellations which are made out of cassava. To gain this experience, they have to join the 3 days challenge. As for the last one, we're going to talk about the creative strategy. The first one is the jingle, the second one is the jingles video clip, the third one is the city branding video, the fourth one is brand activation video, and the last one is performance stage. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if I made any mistakes. I'm Dieva. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.